everyone's having a fantastic evening. Hope the wind doesn't get too rowdy. It was actually pretty good earlier, and usually when I do a live stream, the wind starts to pick up real strong, which is kind of cool because I could actually control the wind by doing a live stream. And hope everyone. Yeah, there goes the wind. Yeah, yeah. It was really calm until I get out here. So, and I did test out. I did test it out. I've been here for 40, 50 minutes, and there wasn't a single gust of wind. But the live stream, I could probably monopolize off this. Wind. What could I do with the wind if I could just make it come out? All right, is there anybody out there, folks? It is a beautiful, what is it? It's hump day, it's Wednesday, it's garbage day for me. Chris Farley for life, says Tyler. Then we got good evening, Mike, says Sharon. So good to see you. And yeah, it is a beautiful evening here. And enjoying the sunset here. And spent quite a bit of time here with the kids today. We're doing some karaoke, so we had some fun with that. So I taking a break now, so I just thought I'd come out here. We got Aquarian Girl. Did I say that right? From Montreal. Steve is saying stay strong. Tyler is saying my wife loves you. My wife loves you, Mike. Thank you. And somebody already messages already held for review. Yep. So don't blame me. So we got Jacob in the house. How you doing? Diane is saying like effing animals or something here in the chat. Who else is out there today? The sun is just, it's really nice now, and I just thought I'd get some sun on my head. And the wind just picked up, so I'm apologizing for that, folks. It's just weird. It wasn't windy when I was here before. Yo, Matrix Man Adventures, what's going on? God bless you, brother. Hope as well. Yes, Jeff Nugent, everything is doing good, buddy. Have you been watering your garden? I have. Yes, I have. Bob, I already took out my potatoes yesterday. Quite a few potatoes yesterday. They were good to go. And I got some of my onion already good to go, right? Someone's saying, get the sun out of the shop, bro. And, well, the whole point of this live stream is sunsetting with Mike type of thing. And anyway, LOL, that was me. I'm always up for review, says The Last Resort. Jessen O, what's up? Looks beautiful there. The sun is shining on your phone. Is that better? Someone saying, oh, you were all the sunshine I needed. Hello from North Korea. Lim Kim Majasia. Hope I said that right. Yo, T. Lawton's in the house. So, what's everybody up to? How did the fires affect you? Hello from Saskatchewan. Well, there was no arson in my area. A lot of the arson was up north, way up north. A lot of arson. We're gonna have a guest when we reboot Mike in the Night. We're gonna have a guest that's gonna come on. That was there. That's gonna tell us that it's all arson. All of it is arson. And that's just Trudeau saying, you don't want to believe in global warming? Well, watch this and burn it all down. And that's what they do. Sorry, bro. Now I can't. Now I can't see your face. How did the fires affect you? No, yeah, I got that. Mike, definitely Mr. Sunshine. Mike is definitely Mr. Sunshine. It is arson. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm gonna lie to you. It's all arson. Arson station. What do you think happened in 2019 in Australia? They were losing grip on the financials, all the whole financial thing down in Australia, and they burnt Australia to the ground in 2019. You guys remember that, Mike in the Night? Australia burns. Remember that? We had callers in from all over Australia, and they were telling us what was going on. Someone saying, no, we all agree with you. What's up, Mike? Viva Portugal. Yeah, this is my mom. My mommy bought me this shirt when she went on vacation, so she brought it back for me. It's got the Templar. I like this shirt because it has a Templar cross on it. And Portugal has a Templar cross on their jerseys and their sports jersey, or like their sports. And Brazil has a Templar cross on their jerseys too. And I think Angola, Portuguese Africa, has the Templar cross on their jerseys too. Oh yeah, that's right, Sandy. We are in the burn region here in the West Kootenays. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Sending up prayers. Everyone sending prayers to Sandy, please. Okay. I had a feeling it was all arson. One is an accident, and two, a coincidence. 3 times, it's deliberate. It's all arson. Everything. Someone says, my comments are being censored. No, they're not. I can see them here. Awake, not woke. What's hood about the Templar cross? Satanic? No, it's not satanic, buddy. What is Canada gonna do about pooping migrants? I don't know. Pooping is everywhere. And again, it's not the European expansion that's coming in that built the country. It's just people that are coming to live in the European expansion, right? And if necessary, they will burn everything else to the ground. Very serious game we are watching unfold, and it ain't over yet. And insurance companies won't pay out either, right? It's because the insurance companies will say it's arson, and then they can't do nothing about it. It started with arsonry, like outweigh, and then they won't cover you. But then the police and the governments won't tell you it's arson. But the insurance companies will tell you to your face it's arson. Don't white dirty language then. Don't white dirty language then. Hello, Mike. Hey, what's up? Trudy's still on vacation. Oh, wait. He has been from day one. What was the point of the Australian arson? Again, Australia was at a point financially where they had to shut things down and create a massive distraction. So they just burnt everything for 4 or 5 months. Really did a good number. And then they pulled the trigger right on the pandemic. Perfect timing. In January 2020, they pulled the trigger on the pandemic. I'm doing good. Thank you for prayers. I wish you could talk about more about the green laser you saw last year. Was it green or red? Was it green? I got to rewatch that video. It's like a power. I wish I didn't have my camera. I was in the window in the back here in the bedroom. I didn't have my camera, and I saw that, and I was, what the hell is that? And it was almost like, I almost thought I was seeing things because it was just so out of the ordinary, right? Okay. So the God of Abraham is a demon more than God. You all know that, right? And Moo, Sis, Gov, Sec, through, I don't know what that says. Green, they're blocking my comments that I keep writing, says awoke, not wake. I'm seeing you there, buddy. Hey, from Boston, Mike, your August predictions are all coming true, and it's happening in bunches. Distractions everywhere. Sending prayers, Mike. Thank you, Mr. M. Howell 99 from Boston, Massachusetts. Thanks for mentioning the laser. Yeah, there's a video up. You can watch it if you guys want. I woke up this morning with 0 cell signal. I'm so PO'd at YouTube. Doesn't let me reply to people in the comments. I'm so PO'd. Sorry. It's so weird. It's Indians in Google. Maybe they are getting hurt with the comments. I got your Trump 2024 sticker right here, buddy. Where do you want me to send it? Says Junkyard Dog. If you've been watching the channel for years now, you would know that we told you that there's not going to be an election in America in 2024. They'll do anything to cancel the next election. And the Democratic wet dream would be, for the Democrats, would be to have Biden as a wartime president or a Democrat as a wartime president. So they could cancel and suspend elections in 2024, and something is going to happen to Donald Trump in August. And that's something I've been so very vocal about. Well, Russell Brand is telling Trump is crushing it, and Tucker Carlson, Trump is winning, Joe Rogan, Trump is winning down in Florida, Trump is killing it, and I'm making my video saying there's not going to be an election, and something's going to happen to Donald Trump in 2024 in August. It's all coming down, folks. It's their job to be butthurt. So we got, is Mike still a mod? Guys, I'm not deleting comments, so don't come to me for that. I'm not doing it. No one's doing it. It's YouTube that's doing it. Don't sweat the gatekeepers. Sandy's saying, I'm afraid you are right, Mike. I don't want to be right. You see, the whole point of me talking about stuff like this is not to manifest it, is to take the power out of it. So Mike said it, well, it never happened. Well, Mike was wrong. And that's what I want to be, dead wrong. Is Ray L is EI is about to be attacked? Is Ray EI about to be attacked? I don't know. Butter or margarine? Butter, of course. Will you have to do Mike in the night once? Will you do my... guys, I'm going to reboot the show in September Labor Day weekend. We're just going to go right through. It's actually season 29. It's going to be season 29 of Mike in the Night we're doing. I counted all the seasons we did. We're at season 29. So I'm going to start taking summers off every year. And it's because I don't make any income on social media at all. And just from your coffees. So I make a couple of $100 a year off of social media. And it's really hard to do it all year long. It's like a full-time, it's a lot of work is what I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it for the fall and I'm going to leave it for the fall, and I'm going to leave it for winter and spring, and then summer I'll take my break. Someone saying RAWR News TV 2 saying so is my channel. I don't support Wookiees. I'm pure evil. The EI digging its own is RAEI digging its own grave. I'm telling you, I'm not asking about to be attacked. Well, I know that Aragon from Turkey has been threatening something the last couple of days. Jeff Holbeck's in the house. What's up, awesome buddy? Good to see you. Too bad for the rare innocent. Israel picking it. You see, you guys got to talk in code. Poking the Lebanese bear. They want alt-right hot war. They want all outright hot war, and that's what we told you back in 2018. There's something so big that's happening. Either they're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic, or they're going to take us to hot war and take out a percentage of us. And I still believe they're gonna stage a hot war or a limited war in the Filipino Islands, right? China versus the West. So. What is the Mike Martins? Israel, stop being slow. Not the fake Mike Martins. No, there's a lot of other Mike Martins on social media. Scorched Earth, Mike. Yeah, you got it. So last resort, I'm about to hang it up. I went from being in the digital Google on to solitary confinement. It's not worth my time anymore. I heard China's not using troops. Chinese car market is doing well in Russia. Then Memory Man is saying they'll roll out the robot armies soon enough. Oh boy. I'm no longer trying to build a successful YouTube channel. I have switched to building a case. Yeah, it's gonna get tough on social media. They're gonna start cracking down big time. They're gonna work hard to start censoring. Canada's passing a bunch of bills that I'll end up in a prison cell. But I don't give a care. I don't care. But you're gonna go to jail, Mike. I don't care. You know why? Because if I was born to speak, and if I can't speak, it was my God-given right at birth. And if I can't do that in a free country that was built by my ancestors from Europe that built this infrastructure that you see around you was built by the Europeans. Oh, but there's all these new construction workers. Yeah, with cardboard and the cement and bullshit plans that are going to fall apart in less than 3 years. Yeah, you go ahead with that. Yeah, you go ahead with that. So, last resort, I'm with you, buddy. 25 channels lost, over 10K videos. Says WR News TV2. Come on, Mike in the Night. Just call into the show. Introduce yourself. Tell us what's going on. Tell us where you see things going when we reboot the channel. Call in. Add me on Skype. We do open lines all the time on the show. Anyone could call in. Mike, I'll come to your house and bring some real American gunslingers with my homie. And the gulag is where all the cool people are. And free speech is a human right. No, it's not a human right. It's a God-given right. That was given to you by God at birth. Not by humans, by God. We'll guard you, bro. No, I'll be fine. It's not that. It's not even that. It's not about needing protection, right? It's the ones that need the protection are the ones you need to look out for. The ones you can't go out and look for and talk to. Anyone could come to talk to me at my store. I'm not hiding. It's the ones you can't find are the ones you better watch out for. Love to be free. Love your message. Can be heard. Your message can be heard. Exactly, but hardworking Portuguese, Italian, Irish, German. No, it was actually no, it wasn't even the Germans. Like not in, where I lived in Toronto. It was actually Italian, Greek, Portuguese were the predominant, and then you had Caribbean that worked in the construction, like Jamaican, Grenada, Guyana. A lot of people worked with the Europeans in the construction sites, so that was a big one. Okay, God gives to the wants. Daniel Formafist back on YouTube. Oh wow, okay. We all blessed. Mike, bruh, let me the American feds and the other alphabet boys looking for me. Are we winning, says DT? We're winning because we're experiencing life. Everything around you is a life experience. Everything that's happened to you, family, the divide, the fake news, the controlled opposition, the people who you think are on your side. It's all staged, man. It's all a game they're playing, and the puppet master is the money. And that's it. There's nothing more to say to it. All right? Do not travel, period. What happened to the crazy dude messing with you? I don't know how many. There's so many. Hashtag Team 2036. I'm in Kitchener-Waterloo. It was mainly built by Germans. Okay, Jeff. So where I was in Toronto, like Toronto, was again the European expansion of the um, Portuguese, Italian, and the Greeks. Kitimat, BC, was built by Portuguese too. I think they imported 6,000 Portuguese workers to build Kitimat. It's controlled, so experience is fake. No, your experience is not fake. It's how you perceive what you're looking at. Don't get that mixed up, boys. It's how you perceive what you're looking at. Keep that in mind, please. Okay. So we got Bruce in the Lower Mainland. The blonde-haired boy at the Denver airport, that's Trump in the painting. You know, I've been to the Denver. I went to the Denver airport just to look around because of the murals that were there. Shoot, I think I went there in 2015 or 2016, 2014. I can't remember, but I did go there, and then I went to go take some snapshots of all the murals that were up there. I can't remember when it was. Heck, it could have been in 2007, actually. I could be wrong on the timing, but yeah, I remember there. It was really weird. Will prices fall or rise due to dollar devaluation? Well, the more they devalue the dollar, the more expensive things are going to get because the money is going to become less and more worthless, right? Look at what the FBI informant Larry Granwalls had to say about the Weather Underground, what they are doing. Alex says, hey Mike, I'm going to Turkey tomorrow on vacation. Do you think it's safe to go or should I cancel? You'll be fine in Turkey, man. Alex, you're gonna arrive there. It's gonna be, oh, it's sunny. Oh, birds are out. Oh, hey, people waving flags. Oh, hey, looks like someone's having fun. You're gonna like it. You'll have fun. It'll be good. Just think good thoughts. You'll be fine. How do we survive in a system that will go down and trap the most? Well, the thing is, you survive the system by not being part of the system, right? You know, not being part of the system. And that's what the key to not being part of the system is to reconnect with your neighbors, your family, your friends. Once you have people on your side, you have everything. You don't need anything more if you have the right people beside you. Believe me in that. Trust your fellow man. You lived in Toronto. What is your opinion on the pooping on the Brampton, at the Brampton gas station? I don't know, there's pooping everywhere. There's signs now going up saying please don't poop. And I think in some beaches in Canada, like they're saying if you poop, please scoop or whatever. Hey, Gold Dust is in the house. How you doing? Yeah, seed bank's important. You got that. Seed bank, heirloom seeds, all kinds of stuff. We did it in 2013. I remember we did a whole heirloom seed, heirloom and non-GMO seed. I opened a bucket of seeds that I bought. It came in a nice tin. And we opened up all the seeds and we kind of looked over them. This is like, it's got to be 2013 when we made this video. It was a long time ago. And we were going over which ones to keep, which ones... how to harvest your own seeds and stuff like that. Yeah, good to see you, main source. Somebody's message got taken down. And someone else's message got taken down. Bruce is saying Wasaga Beach. Yep. My family and friends threw me down during COVID. I stayed pure blood. That's right, DT. You did. I did. My whole family did. Please pick up your poop. Really? Yes, if you poop, you scoop. Nice one, Mike. All seeds are important. Very important. Diane is saying, like a dog. Hey, DY, are you going to come back on Mike in the Night? Good to be here, says Sharon. 2 of my messages disappeared. No, I may have missed it if it's moving too fast. Someone saying, my name is Bella Tome and I can't read. Yeah, early on during the flu, they had to close down some of the hiking trails due to pooping on the trails. Yeah. Diane says no, she's not coming back on the show. Tio says I held my ground. Family band. Me, I know. Bruce is saying I think we are all pure bloods here. I think we are, yeah. How do you trust the live? So to live among the ones that took the well, you have no choice, right? And DY is saying I have said what I've said. So she has spoken. Yes, the viewers are, yeah. This is history, folks. Don't get caught in the cogs. Take care. I was in India for 5 months. Dropping a load in the street is very common, says Rick. Wow. And Diane is saying, y'all paying for it? Yeah, well, hey, I've been warning about this mass migration problem going back so many years. How they're destroying the European expansion, not giving us the jobs, and giving government six-figure jobs to people that don't even speak English. I've been very vocal about this whole thing for years now. Beware of the falling turds. There's signs on hiking trails now. I want a girl. Yeah, we're paying for it. But the problem is the infrastructure is going to fall apart, right? Because no one's going to maintain it. And that's something I've been very vocal about for 10 freaking years. And another thing I've been very vocal about is they're going to federalize all our transportation. They're going to federalize all transportation, folks. Slave class, yeah. Yep, the caste system, slave caste work system. Yeah. One world government, says Steve. Yep. Falling turds. I'm dying here, says Jeff. The reason why they're called the Untouchables. We are currently living in the biggest changes in our lives. Yeah, the last 2010 is when change started to become very noticeable, right? I stopped going to Tim Hortons as the government is subsidizing them. Yeah, kids can get jobs there. Yeah, they're getting foreign interest. I told you guys, be prepared to lose your job video, remember? That governments are subsidizing these people to come in, and obviously the companies are going to take the subsidized wages to keep themselves afloat. They're doing everything to keep this Ponzi scheme going because the private sector is finished. So I don't want to be a slave to money. I want to be free. And then DT says me too. 1.9 mil. I would rather date a Vietnamese farm girl than another American woman. Every fast food joint, etc. And Diane is saying there's some low class Chinese too. I have a really good friend from Hong Kong, and he's very against the whole CCP, the whole money laundering thing we've been talking about. He is very against the whole, oh, my family's, they're arriving. Oh, hey guys. Hello. My family's arriving. So, They went for an evening walk. Oh, Just Cringe channel. What's up, dude? So long since I've seen you. It's been a while since I've seen you. I wonder if I'm still subscribed to you on YouTube or did they unsubscribe me to you? I gotta check. Yeah, keep up the good. We're gonna need to fight for our kids. God bless your family. Yes, God bless them. Yeah, man. Woo! Well, the wind's back up again, guys. Sorry if you're hearing wind. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Cheers. Lots of new videos now. You do? Okay, you're not coming up on my feed. I gotta check and see if I... Guys, go subscribe to Just Cringe channel. I was referencing some of his videos of Mike in the Night. I don't know, going back to 2020, 2021. So... So Clown World saying CCP isn't doing the money laundering. All sorts of people do it. Well, in Vancouver, well, they had laws for it. If you want to launder your money, you have to be from China. In Vancouver, you have to be. They don't want laundered money from Turkey, from Australia, from Iran or Russia, Portugal. If you're caught from those countries laundering money in Canada, you're finished. Right? It's they don't touch the Chinese. The Chinese are untouchable. Greetings for you and your beautiful blessings for you and your beautiful family. Worked at Timmy's for a bit. Their food is garbage now, just like back, not like back in the day. They had a full kitchen and a baker. I refuse to eat Tim Hortons now. I can make things in the microwave at home. That's right. Yeah, Timmy sucks. That's right. Timmy sucks now. It does. I don't even go there for anything anymore, unfortunately. Long live Noti Osama. Steve Garvey. What was that? Steve Gravy. Yeah. You know who I want to get back on Mike of the Night? It's been a while. Wavy Gravy. I want to get Wavy Gravy back on Mike in the Night. Haven't had. I think last time Wavy Gravy was on Mike in the Night was in 2020. Boycott all businesses that does not hire Canadians. That's like all businesses that are taking the subsidies won't hire Canadian proper. They just, I don't know, man. This is what's happening. So this is the crumbling private sector. And I kept saying, prepare to lose your job, folks. A migrant's going to take over. Well, I got more experience than them. No, well, they're being subsidized. You're not. I remember, correct me if I'm wrong with this, folks. Justin Trudeau sent out the Liberal federal government sent out a memo that they want to subsidize workers to teach them a trade of some sorts. But in that memo, it stated that they can't be of Christian or Catholic origin. I swear to you up and down I remember, because this was a topic that was brought up at our church, what the government is doing, and they don't want, basically they'll subsidize you if you're not Christian. That's discrimination. I will not support it. Says Just Cringe. Yeah. But then it goes back to the broken record I keep talking about every time on this channel. When I was in Toronto, if we had to hide the fact we were Portuguese because we would not get hired, and if our employers found out we were Portuguese, they'd fire us. And that was just a common thing back in Toronto when I was living there. Right? I lost a few jobs because employers found out I was Portuguese. Right? And I like Family Guy hinted on it a bit. We couldn't run an ad that said no Portuguese, but no Portuguese. And the Rick Mercer, don't put me on a plane. I'm not Portuguese. Yeah, Jeff, subsidized for not being Christian. Yeah, can you look that up for me, please? Say Liberal Trudeau government, non-subsidized, non-Christians. It was a pamphlet that was sent out to small businesses. I got like a PDF, like in my email, talking from Work BC, or was it Work Canada? I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to start anything. That's what it said. And then, ironically, a couple of days later, it was being brought up at my church. Right? Well, someone says, "Well, neither. I'm a believer in the Creator. I'm an atheist, so I qualify." Main source is so messed up. Chef Pontiac says that's brutal, Mike. Chef Pontiac, Chief Pontiac, if you want, go to my channel, search the little magnifying glass on my channel, type in "prove Canadians hate Portuguese." Like I kind of made a video that was the title be a bit catchy. Look at that, and Chat GPT brings up all the dates and times and the deportations of Portuguese and all this crap. Go watch that video. Proof Canada hates Portuguese. Because everyone was complaining in Canada, oh my God, Donald Trump's a racist. He's deporting illegal Mexicans. So what? Look what Canada did in 2007 to the Portuguese. 47,000 families picked up at work with no bag and nothing and can't even go home and get a toothbrush, kicked out of the country. Please, Chief Pontiac, please watch that video for me. Please watch it. You'll watch it, you'll see it, and you'll be like, what the? Yeah. I mean, that's what they are doing to the Christmas. So Michael's saying I live in Niger. Lots of immigrants says they'll make money here and return to India. But the problem is by the time they get that money back to India, it's not worth the paper it's printed on. Canadian dollars, I think we're going to hit, if they lowered rates, we're going to go into hyperinflationary territory real soon, folks. Okay? If you think your bread and all that is expensive, watch. Keep lowering the rates. You'll see what's going to happen. I mean, that's what they are doing to the Christians. Christmas, yeah. The Blue Jay Stadium was really nice when I was there too. We stayed there for a whole month, and I did a bunch of communications work. Yeah, that's the Sky Dome. My dad worked on that building when they were building the infrastructure. My dad worked on the Air Canada Center. Another thing that people like me who are caught with a couple of grams of weed can't even work at a local weed store. Yeah. I have a Sky Dome hard hat from that, says Nick. We actually used to go down to the field at night and play catch. Oh, yeah, with some balls with our friends while nobody was there. We even practiced with the Toronto Blue Jays one day. That's amazing, man. What a good life experience. I've disallowed work. Someone saying interested in it, Mike. What was it, Nick? Pierre should join BRICS. Oh, Pierre Poilievre is a sellout, guys. I'm sorry. You could hate me all you want. Watch my Pierre Poilievre videos going back 4 years. A message to Pierre Poilievre. If you're going to fix Canada, what are you going to do about the money laundering? Are you going to put another money laundering task force and cancel it like Trudeau 3 times in a row? Okay. And how are you going to balance the books? Are you actually going to cut the private sector? The public sector is too big in Canada. There's too many public servants. So you got to cut back about 80% of them. Are you going to do that? Because if you could do that, then you'll balance your books. So we got someone spamming the channel here. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's just ignore the warning. That's good censorship if it's not just spam. You are a light in the darkness, Mike. We all are. We just need to find a way to reach out to each other. Everyone is open to free speech. Yeah, that's a God-given right. That's not a man law or a law of the man. Nobody cares about man. right? It's a God-given right. Wow, removed all my messages, says Jeff Nugent. I didn't see any messages, Jeff. Did you say something? Just tell me in Spanish in the comments or Portuguese. I could read that too. I vote PP. Cheers, Mike. That's okay. You can vote for whoever you think is coming to save, or if you think, I just hope I'm wrong. I hope anybody comes and fixes this piece of crap situation we're in. I'm not against all these people. But it's just I just can't see them doing it if they don't put in specific requirements, right? They're going hard on your channel, man. Nobody in power cares about the real God anymore. In God we trust. Remember, guys, in God we trust. Just Cringe respect says respect. Yeah, man. I'm not sold on PR either. Nick, there's nobody coming. It's follow the money. These people think when they die, they're going to take this money to heaven. They think they're going to go to heaven with this money. And a lot of these people think, like, oh, my kids will be set. They're going to be blacklisted from everywhere. You're ruining your family lineage. They want to assassinate the current culture. Yep. The only power I have is God's power. That's right. No, they want to live heaven now with their money. Yeah, but it doesn't take you far. Do you understand? Death is the end game is death. That's the end game. And that's when it all starts. You guys think I'm kidding? Watch. I'm 45 now. 46. Wait, 78. 46? Yeah, I'm going to be dead like in 15 years. So like, yeah, I've seen past all that years ago, man. You just can't vote for that stuff. Health before wealth, that's right. Well, downtown, we've let them so far. I emailed the school about the Xmas concert. 5 days later, it was actually a go. DT says 30 plus years. Be optimistic. I'm just telling you what it is, man. Woo! Alright, what do we got? What? 40 people watching. God bless America. Is this the last year before the apocalypse? Says Project Bat. I just think there's a massive spiritual war somewhere, man, going on right now. Massive. I don't know how it's going to come down, folks. I just know if my prediction of there not being an election in 2024 happens, and I have videos going back to 2018 stating this. I just hope I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. I don't want to be. I'm not here to be right, man. Don't wish life away, bro. Make the best of it. Of course I'm making the best of it. I'm spending so much time with my family. Yo, Bill, man, where you been? Jeff Nugent said, nah, yeah, they won't let me say what I'm trying to say. Just say it and write it. Get Google Translate to put it in Portuguese and I'll read it. Or Spanish. Spiritual, yes. Every generation thought they lived in the end days. Yep, that's correct. This is the spiritual war. Look at the Olympics and Super Bowl, Grammys. Yeah, it's all a poop show. Selection voting is a joke. Yeah, it's a selection. No one's getting elected. Mikey got more than 15 years, says Sandy. Bill is saying it's been kind of busy, Mike, sir. Good. Keep yourself busy, Bill. Keep your mind occupied. Right? Because if you're not into nothing, you don't. If you're not into something, you don't feel right, right? You know what I mean? The government created the Canadian currency and spent it into existence until 1974, and then we started borrowing from the Royal Bank. Why? Again, that's like our form of Federal Reserve. It's a form for foreign entity, so we're paying taxes to the crown, and that's why America needs to come and take over Canada tomorrow, right now. Yes, last week, America needs to come over and take Canada over. A long time ago. Um, Getting my home in order and my clothes, no, sorry, my chores done so I could be ready. That's right, Bill. Had 3 visions back in March. First 2 have happened. Second vision was Trump the Temp. Welcome to the plastic world, says Buzzsaw. You got it, buddy. Mickey Mouse can't pull the trigger because he has no middle finger, and Nurse Gloves, Butterfingers, and Donald Duck doesn't have ears. So your government always wants to rule you. If they will not stop until they take us over, right? Nick is saying I'm prepared for nuclear winter. Why not? I thought. You know what, Nick? Guys, make sure you have thyroid blocker, please, and iodine at the house. Just buy a bunch of thyroid blocker. Don't take it. Just have it if you need it, okay, please? For nuclear fallout. Buzzsaw says rinse and repeat. If 26.47 of the public or more were aware of someone's existence, you may as well assume their intelligence or asset. Yeah. I live for Pantera. Only one thing that gives me anything. How you doing, bro? Says Ryan Watson. The technology is currently is the fence dividing. Trump assets, says Lizard Killer. DT says got tons, might be expired soon. Thyroid blocker does have an expiry to it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't break down as much into nothing. So okay, who else is out there, folks? Oh, the sun's setting. The sun is setting on my neck of the woods. Pantera is good. Hate breed might be better in my honest opinion. Sorry, there's just a fly around me here, just checking me out. Checking out the goods. I just had some friends of mine ask when your show's coming back on. Labor Day weekend, guys, if you guys want to join us for Mike in the Night. Hopefully, we could host it on a platform and not get banned. The problem why I keep getting banned is, yeah, I'm against the mainstream media. I'm against Kamala Harris. I'm against all this garbage that they're throwing at us. I'm against all this shit. The problem is I'm also against the guys who you think are your friends that are there for you. Like Joe Rogan. What's that other idiot? What's his name? Russell Brand. All these people you think that all they're doing is telling you what you know already. But for some reason, these people they make millions at it, right? And I make $12 on coffee donations, which I'm grateful for, by the way, from you guys, right? Have you ever seen Dabu 7, etc.? He did 3 shows a week and hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You know what? I know who he is. I'll email him. I'll send him an email. I was talking to him back in 2010, 2011. Yeah, then my first YouTube channel got taken down. And then I had my other channel from 2012 that I started using. How is Trump in your view? I just think something's going to happen to him in August. So those friends are controlled opposition to drain your time. That's exactly what it is. Thank you. Trump is the world's best hope, says Nick. They suck. I hate Rogan, and Brand doesn't really tell you much. Bill, he tells you what you know. He's not telling you what you don't already know, Bill. You already know what the hell the guy's talking about. It's like, this could have been good information 5 years ago when other like channels like myself and other people were telling you and warning you about. All these people are bought and paid for. If they make money doing this, they're bought and paid for. Okay, if they make money selling their coffee on their channel, buy me a coffee type of thing, selling t-shirts and they're trying to grind it, that's okay. I'm talking about, they try to buy me twice or thrice. I got the video up. I read the email where they're going to shower me with gift cards. And they were going to shower me with all kinds of money. Did he or was Operation Warp Speed something else? Said Nick. Nick, I already said this in Mike in the Night. When the documents were given to the president to sign, it said 18 times in the document said 18 times that it was safe and effective. So whoever lied to the president was basically, and wrote that up, was actually committing high treason. So it's not the president. He just read through, confirmed with the advisors and experts, said that it was safe and effective. And he signed off on it. So his hand was forced. I'm not taking sides. I'm telling you what it is. Some just did not say nothing. And Joe Rogan has been big way before COVID, but mainly talked about kale and psychedelics and the UFC. 5 years ago had a million in crypto, could have escaped to pirates. I don't think they'll try to take Trump a second time. No, that's not it. Something is just going to happen to him in August, and I've been saying that for years now. I just hope I'm wrong. DT says, true, good point, Mike. Holy crap, low roller scratcher. Where the bloody devil have you been, man? We've been looking for you all night. I don't think Trump will make it through either. They will off. I don't think they're going to off him, Bill. I think something's going to come down where he's just going to have to take a break, so to say. Pence made warp speed happen. Yeah, well, whoever said it was safe and effective 18 times in the memo was the one that created high treason against the American people, right? They go against, I don't know how many hundreds of constitutional laws and the Bill of Rights. I mean, they've gone against, I don't even know how many laws were broken against the people. Someone saying, you heard California is kicking out homeless people? Ooh, that's not good. Or they're going to put them somewhere, right? Or they're going to move them east, wagons east. Amerifornia, wagons east. Low Roller has a wrench. He could take out comments. Yeah, he can, but the thing is, Low Roller, you have to understand something. If he takes out comments, it will say Low Roller Scratcher has removed a comment. So no one's taking down your comments, guys. I live in BC, Abbotsford, and I wish Trump the best and wish he had come to run our country. That's what we need, a businessman to run a country like Donald Trump. Donald Trump 100% is a guy that would run a country. 100 million%. And that's why you got the mainstream media after him. That's why you got all this garbage attacking the guy. Because that guy could run a country. If he actually put the proper people around him, like a proper treasurer, not these fraudsters from JP Morgan and all that crap. I'm talking a proper treasurer, a proper like just surrounded by the proper people. He could run that country like a business properly. Import, export, fabrication, jobs. He could do that. And I 100%, that's what we need. That's what Canada needs, a businessman to run the country. Okay, this is costing us money. Get the hell out of here. This is costing us money. Goodbye. You're fired. The homeland is not a business. Well, a country needs to be run as a business, right? I'm not talking your private life. I'm talking about this is garbage, goodbye. This is wasting money, goodbye. This is costing us this, goodbye. It's fixing all this shit and running it like a business to make so the country becomes profitable and equitable. You see, the Venezuela election got stolen, not a surprise. Yeah, he's proved himself time and time again. He didn't get rich multiple times because of being dumb. That's right. If your household is run like a business, the country should be running like a business too. So many angles. Canada needs so much help. Canada's in a lot of problems, man. Like from our shipping costs, from our fuel wars we're going through, the cost of operating a basic business for myself. It's very gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. How is Canada going to afford firearm confiscation? Heard Canada Post is going to accept the shipping side. I wish the best for you. Trump is a gump, bro. Don't get caught in the weeds with these phonies. No, Ryan, it's not that. You're not hearing what I'm trying to say. You need someone that understands businesses. Gains, downfalls, pitfalls, shortages, supply, demand. You need someone that could go out and talk to Japan, talk to Iran, talk to Russia, talk to Canada, talk to all these different countries and put an affirmative plan of business together. That's the type of leadership you need. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry to hear that, Mike, says Steve. What is people saying in Venezuela election in their language since you understand Spanish? You know what? I'll watch Noticias de Caracas. I'll watch that. I'll watch the Caracas news tonight. I'll tune in live and see if there's anything going on there. Bill is saying that's true, Mike. That's what you need is a business, someone with a business angle to life that understands their life is business, and you'll get a good, efficient country working, man. Oh, would you ever? They'll skim the fat so fast to make a profit that they'll find a way to get rid of all the useless eaters. Stephen S. says the Raven. You know what? I haven't talked to him in about 2 weeks. He messaged me, guys, I'm on TikTok. I got my 10-year suspension lifted on TikTok. My 10-year suspension has been lifted on TikTok. Good luck finding me. Let me know if you can find me on TikTok. I think I'm at 81,000 followers on TikTok. Or 82,000. I can't remember. But see if you can find me on TikTok. It's like nobody could find me on TikTok. That's why migrants aren't here, says DT. Ryan is saying, I get you by, they will never help us. They are only in it for themselves. Someone's saying 10 years. Wow, ridiculous. Nick is saying Federal Reserve canceled. You need to get rid of the foreign entities in your country too. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, one of the youngest presidents of the United States, a Catholic Irish, tried so hard to end the Fed, right? And he got shot for it. Canada relies on immigrants for our population, as we have not enough families to keep it going. We don't have enough families, and I made a video almost 9 years ago. You can look it up, how we're not making families because we can't afford to. And they're purposely doing it on purpose. So that's why they let everyone come. They could let everyone come, but here's the problem. They closed immigration to the European expansion back in 1993 in Canada. In 1993, they made it hard for Europeans that built everything around you. Look around you. That was all built by Europeans. If you're in Brazil, look around you. That was built by Europeans. You're in Argentina, look around you. That was built by Europeans. You're in Mexico, look around you. That was built by Europeans. You're in America, look around you. That was built by predominantly Irishmen. What are foreign entities when culture's gone? They call it a mixing pot or a melting pot or whatever they call it. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like Brazil is Brazil because the people there are Brazilian. They speak Portuguese. They have a culture. They're predominantly Catholic. They have a culture that they follow. That's what makes them Brazilian. You know, same thing with Spain. Spain is Spain because the people there are Spanish. They're Spaniards, right? Yeah, the people that are coming here are not here to build. Family has been destroyed since the 80s. That's right. Sooner or later, the population will go down by 50% worldwide since people can't afford kids. That's right. This election with Trump seems to be influencing our government behind the scenes. Yep. I've got 3 kids. Many friends have 0. I got 3 kids too, Nick. It's a depopulation. Yeah, did you see that screenshot I put up on the community? That depopulation agenda 2020 video I made that I published in 2017. Depopulation agenda 2020 live stream I did for Mike in the Night in 2017 or 2018. Agenda 2020 depopulation event. They took that down for medical misinformation. It's 2017 or 2018 Mike in the Night. Yeah. Agenda 2021. Agenda 2020 video. In 1976, President Johnson debased the currency and started the Vietnam War. Kennedy was good. That's not allowed. It was actually Richard Milhouse Nixon. Yes, President Johnson did debase, and that was my theory for years. And a lot of people made fun of me. I think I made a 2015 video. Was they needed to go off the gold standard so they could afford to go to war. The military-industrial complex. And I've been saying for years, they had to go off the gold standard to go to war in Vietnam. And if you go back to that old video I made, people will be like, read the comments when people are calling me. And you see how I was talking about, remember I've been talking about on these live streams for years with you guys, how the cure is deadlier than the virus. Just like the 1918 Spanish influenza, a lot of people didn't know that more people died of the cure than they died of the Spanish influenza. And the same thing in 2020, I was telling you guys, the cure that's going to come is going to be more deadlier than the virus. Watch. And it was on the front page of a newspaper, and someone sent me that front page from Winnipeg News. News and said, "Here you go, Mike." That's what she said, word for word. You see NFL quarterbacks getting paid $56 million to contract. You think sports contracts will collapse soon? It will happen. Yeah, they're going to collapse because people are just going to stop watching this crap, especially like World Cup soccer. That shit's so staged. Look, I wear my Portugal shirt. I wear my Templar cross. Right? I don't. You know, it's just a Portuguese culture thing. But I don't give. I know it's all. I know all of it is staged. One-sided reffing. Right? It's a good thing you have backed up many episodes. They're still up, but you could go on Rumble, guys. If you want to go on Rumble, I did try and find me on Rumble first and see if you could even find me on there because I'm so shadow banned on there, and I got kicked off of X 2-3 months ago now permanently. I can't even go back. They'll apparently take legal action, right? Because it kept saying Elon Musk is freedom of speech without freedom of reach, and what they were doing on there. I call them Twitter stars. So I'm not allowed on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want. That's fine. No problem. I don't care. BC lifted mandates and put a new one in its place, says DT. Yep. Ryan is saying, you look great, Mike. Just saying, but yeah, man, dude, I look like a cool dude here tonight. Sun is setting. Weather is sweet, yeah. Make you want to move your dancing feet. When the morning gathers the rainbow, want you to know. Who sings that, folks? To the rescue, here I am. Yeah, someone's saying that doesn't come up in my Rumble. Yeah, try Mike in the Night. Mike in the Night. Just try and see if that comes up. I cannot be found on Rumble, folks. I have several hundred episodes of live streams of Mike in the Night with call-ins and all over the world. People can't find it. Horse racing is rigged in Toronto. Of course, it's all rigged. It's in boxing. Olympics allow transgender boxer in a female competition. Yeah. Bob Marley, thank you. Sun is shining. Weather is sweet. Yeah. Someone says I have one video, 1 hour and 49 minutes long. Okay, Layered Intelligence forming. Do me a favor. You're live with me. Go to mikeinthenight.org. All one. mikeinthenight.org. Enter. Let me know if you find it now. That's my playlist of Mike in the Night. mikeinthenight.org. mikeinthenight.org. Go check that out, please. That should go to my playlist of episodes of Mike in the Night. One love, someone's saying. Yeah, Bob Marley was very clever with his music. Very, very clever. With its political. Something says, I got it. Something else coming up. mikeinthenight.org. That's weird. It should come up in my playlist of episodes of Mike in the Night. And you go to realmikemartins.com. That should take me to my Rumble page. Because I'm so hard to find on Rumble. People come into my store. They're talking to me for a bit. And I'm like, hey, do you go on Rumble? What's Rumble? Can you go on Google and go to rumble.com? Sure. Okay, what do you want me to do? Can you look up my page? And I show them on my computer what I look like. Here's my Rumble page with Mike in the Night. They look up Mike Martins on Rumble. Nothing. Mike in the Night. Nothing. So they don't like me because I'm going against Tucker Carl. I'm going against all these people, Joe Rogan, Russell Brand. I'm going against all the people that are telling you what you already know. And they don't like that. They don't like it one bit. So there's probably 52 feds listening as we speak, says Nick. And how many people do you know that's a content creator, or I'm not an influencer, I'm not even a truther, but how many people do you know like this that actually communicate with you guys in the comments, and you can meet me at my store anytime you want? How many influencers do you know like that? That's just, here I am, I got nothing to hide. Yeah. So yeah, layered intelligence. Watch the last Mike in the Night and go back and you'll just end up binge watching most of it. Well, you don't. I don't recommend to watch Mike in the Night. I just recommend to listen to it when you're on a project or at work and you're bored, right? And layered intelligence. If you want to call into Mike in the Night, you're more than welcome to call in to Mike in the Night when we reboot the show for season 29 in Labor Day long weekend. So Labor Day long weekend we'll be rebooting Mike in the Night. So if you want to call in, just add me on Skype and call into the show, man. Steve is saying stay safe. All sites are working for me, says DT. We need hot sauce, says Bo Nasi. Then we got I always check up on it. Yeah. Oh, I have open lines. The show has open lines. Anyone could call in. I get some people call in and make fun of me and stuff. And that's warranted when you have like a low functioning reading capacity that I do. You get a lot of people. Sometimes, no, it's not all, like once in a while somebody will call in and just grill me on my low intelligence, which is fine. But I'm with you though. That's the thing. That's the problem with this. I am with you. That's the difference. Mr. Beast will be canceled soon on YouTube. One of his employees became trans. Now YouTube is trying to cancel Mr. Beast now. Yeah, I thought they liked trans, says Nick Frontier. So we got some from Friendswood, Texas, the Harbor Church. Ryan saying usually trolls do that. Oh my god, the sun is setting, guys. Here it is. It's going over the mountains, man. Oh, man. It's going down, folks. It's going down for real. Okay, I don't think they're playing music. No, I got my kids. Oh, there's no music on. Woo! Hey. I'm still live. You guys are really quiet. No one's come out. You want me to leave this open and let some air? Okay. Oh, man. Nice neighborhood. Yeah, I live in a cul-de-sac. I left the city, moved to a 2-stoplight town. I left the city, I moved to a 2-stoplight town, and so I hope Yellowstone doesn't blow up. Yeah, but they've been talking about that for almost over 20 years now. Everyone want employees junk for a free giveaway. Ryan says, I wish I was there with you, bro. Looks beauty. Yeah, it's mountain town I live in. I left the big city of Vancouver. Everyone said I was a tardo. You're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Paid $260 for my house. And I just got out of the city, man. Someone's drinking Sprite. Man, I wish I could drink. I don't drink cola. I haven't drank cola in years. I just can't. I just can't do it, man. I get sick. Oh, the sun is setting. Is the sun set where you're at, guys, or is it still daylight there? You're probably in. GTO almost says 260K. When? Oh, in 2016 when I moved here. That's when they were raising interest rates in 2016, and everyone was selling off in these small towns because they thought they were gonna cash out. Hi, Mike. What are your thoughts on targeted destruction of Jasper? Again, it's all arson, and again, it's the federal government at the high level saying you don't want to believe in climate change. Well, watch this. We're gonna burn you out. And we keep talking about arson season. Go to our channel. We were already talking about arson season every year. It's a ritual. It's just a thing. Someone's saying it's 3 minutes to midnight. Is this still a small town? No, it's a small town. It's dead here. It's not dead. It's just a small town. Uh, Good for you, Mike. As long as you're happy with family, everything else is second class. That's exactly what it is. 2016 was the time to buy crypto, not to mention leading platforms. Lending? Yeah, lending platforms. Why does Jasper look like Hawaii? Exactly. We brought that up before. It's like it's the same MO. It's the same MO. And these, you got to remember, these cities or these towns, like where I'm in, there's one or two roads in and out. Canada does not have American infrastructure with highways. In Canada, you're screwed here. And you can't get out. You're screwed, right? My neighborhood outside their 80s split level for 1.5 million, no renovations. Yep. Direct energy weapons. Yeah, why not? Yeah, listed for 1.5 million, no renovations. An 80 split level house, 1.5. Yeah, that's just money laundering, right? Do the do, says GTO Mama. I used to have a really good friend down in South Florida that would tell me that all the time. Do the do. He would say that every time he saw me. He would say that. Do the do, Mike. Do the do. So it's midnight where you're at. Okay. Yeah. Why are cars melted and the trees still standing beside the burnt out houses? Yeah. Good question. You remind me of the big chick from the Olympic ceremony opener. Well, thank you. Net worth 1.5 million, valued at 1.5 million. You think the Canadian basketball team will beat the US in the Olympics? I don't know, man. The US should win in basketball every time. Yeah, cars burn up easier than trees, right? Yeah. Camel is not black. Camel Woods burns from the outside in. Steel melts and bends. Same with housing. Steve is saying I don't follow sports. A lot of it's not real. Like I'd pay to go watch a real gladiator match. Or something like that. That's real. GTO Mama saying I'm boycotting the Olympics. I'm just not interested in organized sports because it's organized to the top. And it's organized to who's going to win. Bo is saying I don't pay taxes anymore. And Steve is saying UFC. I don't know, man. I don't even know about... I don't know. It's rigged like everything. Everything's rigged. Everything's fixed. Like they're putting up these posts today. I was watching these posts. They put up a World Cup, like a World Cup that you could buy, like a plastic one. And someone posted, "Hey Messi, why don't you send this Amazon link to Ronaldo so he could buy a few World Cups because he's a loser." It's like it's one-sided reffing. If you guys haven't seen why Argentina won the World Cup, they got nine penalties in their favor. If you don't win a World Cup with 9 penalties behind you, with the refs siding with you with 9 penalties, then you got a problem if you don't win a World Cup with 9 penalties. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. Laser started a fire in Hawaii, and that laser started a fire over here back where I was filming for you guys. The video is up. I didn't catch the laser because it just threw me right off. Like, I didn't have my phone or anything. I'm like, what am I watching? And it started a big fire up on the mountain. No sports for me, but I played broomball. Cool. They banned NBA basketball players because he was betting in NBA games. He is a bench player. Yeah. Again, a lot of the referees, like in the 2006 World Cup of Soccer, a lot of the referees that were reffing the matches, I'm not making this up, were betting on the matches. In 2006, they were betting on the matches. Someone's saying lacrosse. All our lives are rigged. Screw this place. Ask. Clown everything. Canada women's soccer caught spying with drones. Yeah, I heard about that on the radio. I'm like... yeah. Last Supper, Jesus in the Olympics. Yeah, it's getting a lawyer involved because... yeah, referees are betting on games because they don't pay enough. Yeah, but in the 2006 World Cup, like 85% of the referees bet on matches in 2006 World Cup, and then they got their aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins, and everyone to bet on that because I'm going to be reffing that. You bet what I tell you to bet. Yes, Nick, I even put the empty Olympic bleachers. I put that up on our community section. No, lacrosse is fine. Like, Nick, there's nothing... Okay, guys. There's nothing wrong. Like, my kid plays kids hockey. That's more fun to watch than a world-level bullcrap fixed piece of crap and the bookies are making. Right? Why weren't a lot of bookies taking Argentina bets? A lot of bookies during this last World Cup were not taking any bets for Argentina to win. They were taking bets for the other teams to win. Right? For other teams to win against Argentina, but they weren't taking Argentina bets. A lot of bookies. I have a friend named Marvin who's a bookie, and he's booked over $9 million in bets, maybe $12 million now, and he wasn't taking any Argentina bets. I go, did you think they were going to win the World Cup? No. It was so blatant that the referee was on their side. Low Roller saying hockey is fixing games too. Yeah. Hey, Hunter Moon, where you been? Yeah, it's all a waste of... Yeah, kids sports are more about confidence, building, team cooperation, etc. Yeah, communication with each other, having fun, you know. Hunter's been on the down low. So if you can't bet on it, it's legit. No Vegas. No. You could bet on the other team to win, but you can't bet on the other team to win. They were taking one-sided bets, a lot of bookies. Yeah, the Kamala Harris rally was empty. There was 14 people there. So yeah. But she's gonna win. She's gonna win times 10. Because it's all fixed. The only thing that's right is you. The only thing you should love is you, your family, your friends, your co-workers. They're just trying to get by in this game, just like you. The outfits that our Canadian Olympic participants were displaying reminded me of King Charles painting all body weird. Team USA BB is only players with signature Nike shoes. They kicked out all the other players that don't get sponsored by Nike. Well, in the Germany Argentina World Cup final, 2 World Cups ago, Adidas paid over $100 million in bribes to FIFA to have both their shirts in the finals, both Adidas shirts. Go look at the who 2 World Cups ago. What was Adidas? Who had the Adidas shirts in the finals? Look it up, and you'll be like, what? Yep, $100 million in bribes. Why play the game if it's rigged? Because people fall bread in circuses, right? Her rally was more like a Beyonce concert with twerking, no policy, pandering again. Well, GTO mom, I heard there was 14 people there though. What's the odds for Vegas camel toe to win? If Trump loses the election, Republicans have no game plan for 2028. The Democrats lose 2024 election. They have more options than the Republicans, says Low World Scratcher. Yeah, bread and circuses are dead. People are seeing through the BS, right? It's game over, man. Just be good to each other. Be humble. Just be good to each other. That's all I could say, man. I'm gonna go in for a teeth cleaning or something. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go back in. The sun is set. There it is, right there. The sun is setting. It has set. And what time is it in your neck of the woods? It's probably, most people it's 12 o'clock. And I'm gonna go in, put my kids to bed. I will see you guys on the flip side. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side. And stay true to your principles, says DT. That's right. Just love one another, man. Everyone's in the same game as you. Everyone's trying to get by as you. A lot of people were misinformed, but you weren't. So, give a helping hand. Stop the divide. Yeah, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.